All right. Everybody. Here you are. Hey, you are. Here you are. Where the hell are you? Well, where are you? Hello, my little precious. Where are you? He's precious. Oh, wow. Mario is kicking him out there. He's kicking out those songs. Mario's amazing. The benefit of studio programs, too. Good. I wish I had them. But I don't. So you're stuck with me, my babies. All right, here we go. No, it's not yet. Come on, view my channel, won't you? Oh, won't you view? Oh, won't you? There it is. Okay, boom, da boom, da boom, da boom, da boom, da boom. Today is the 28th. Let's make a change here, Joe. Let's change that, okay? Sure. How am I going to do that? You got to go here, and you got to go there, and you got to go here, and you got to go there. Change it. Bump -a change it. I think I have to change it back here. Okay. Hey, guys, give me a second. You know, it's time for me to figure out what the hell I'm doing. And because of that, I have to make some adjustments. Make adjustments. Edit. Maybe that works. Let's see what happens. No. All right, here. Watch this. Watch this now. I'm going to do it. Oh, I see a picture of my girl, Angela. Oh, she's so sweet. Where is Ange? Okay, guys, I'm almost there. Almost. New t-shirt. Yay. Don't forget the merch. I won't mention it but 100 more times, okay? I promise. I promise that. Okay. Boom. Please. This one always takes me the longest. It's really kind of unnerving, but just takes a couple seconds, or now becoming hours. Nope, there we go. All right, now let's go over here and see what's happening there. And okay, who are you guys on? There's an error. What's the error? Shouldn't be. It should be moi. There we go. Okay, I'm back in action. Okay, now just a minor adjustment here. Move you over there so I can see everybody. And I can say with confidence, well, you know, confidence. You know what confidence is. Confidence, this. Joe, geez. My crew didn't show up today, obviously. Okay, Angelique Hund. Hello. Colsom, you are here. Very nice to see you. Kristen Live, good morning to you. And my lovely dear friend, Claire McAllister. Good morning. The satanic egg. A satanic egg. That has implications. Good morning to you. Casey Carter, hey. Oh, your age. Ooh, with your age gap boyfriend. Well, he probably thinks this guy's messed up. It takes me forever to do this. So you should really tune in, you know, 11-ish. No, I'm teasing, of course. Jessica, hello. Teresa Moore, good morning. Dan, almost 1 a.m. where you are. Where are you? And it's almost 1 a.m. Ali King and Jennifer K. Oh. Okay, hey, you like the shirt? Well, thank you for mentioning it, because here he comes. Close up. It is the nipples time in the morning. What a crazy person I am. I am crazy. All right, so what is going on in everyone's life this morning? Let's hear all the gossip, all the news, all the juice. Hey, Claire, how are things coming along at the house now? Are you ready to receive guests? Just kidding. I'm looking for someone to receive me. I received the Holy Spirit. I am the Holy Spirit. There's something about here. Let's move this down. You can see their heads. Their heads. Maybe I should get a taller stool. Nope. You see, I cannot block my hair out. My hair is kind of messy today. In Australia, Dan, beautiful. The OZ. It's the OZ morning show from Australia. The 13th, the 28th, mate. Nipple tassels. Ah. Nipple teasers. No way. What? What are you doing there? You know, I use, I went to the supermarket and I get these, no one uses these that I know anymore, here anyway. Nobody puts their clothes out. Although I used to for a while, and then I just started using the dryer. But clothespins are great for sealing potato chip bags. Okay. Oh, they see the girl with the boobs and the logo. Oh, okay. Yes. Whoa, look at those boobs. Whoa. Wow. They're kind of interesting, aren't they? I think they're rather pert, if you know what I'm saying. Thank goodness you're nearly there. I know it's tough, but you know, you'll settle in, relax. But I know you've had more than one bottle of wine since you've been there. Jennifer, thank you very much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Angelique. And it's an A. Yay! Oh, wunderbar. And I got my German test back too. It says it came back negative. Okay, so my German test. I was tested for German. No. And they said, you cannot speak German. I cannot even do the accent according to Angelique. But you know, Angelique, I was watching a German commercial last night, and I thought mine was pretty close to this person who was doing the commercial. But they were probably a caricature of the German life. Nice T-shirt, thank you all. What you didn't notice the blue T-shirt I had on yesterday and the day before. This would be the gray one, But yes, it does. It's rather spiffy, isn't it? Yes. A new item has just surfaced on our merch. There's now a ball cap for those of you that wear them sideways or whatever. So you can get a ball cap with these two characters, May and December. And you know, that's very cool. And pretty soon we'll have the ball cap with my lovely face on it. No, we will not. Okay. But only see the boots. Yes, that is okay. We're nearly there. Okay, let me get down here. There's Perky as Joe in the morning. Yes. Ah, very good. There you go. You know, I kind of knew that when I said that, Claire. Somehow I knew that. Now, when I first moved down here, I have a thing for towels you put at the pool if you're ever in there, and we hardly ever use it. But I would hang up shirts and shorts, you know, golf stuff. And then I was just, hell with it. But yeah, it's much better outside. I agree with you 100%. 100%. Does Ange have to work today? Yes, she is working today. Emma Louise. Hello, Emma. Colson is here. Everyone is here. The gang is all here. Now, yesterday we had a couple new people come in. You need the cap. Jennifer, you're going to wear the cap. Well, I've not ordered one yet. Now I'm trying to get a different color mug. What color should I get? What do you think I should order? Jen, do tell, what color should I get? You can get all of these items. You can get the one that I'm actually wearing, although they're priced a little higher, you know what I mean? And then we have the May December undergarments. We'll have raffles for those. Hello from Georgia, George Whitmire. Georgia, North Carolina. North Carolina. Angela, for work, she's in the gaming industry. Believe it or not, you know those millennials, they're like players, they are. What we used to be called players back in the day, now they're actually players, gamers. But she's a gamer, but that's not her thing. Her company puts on tournaments. The company she works for. Very cool. She loves the job. And so, you know, like I love being here every day. I get up without any problem to come here. Then we will have Matt. You want me to get, what did you say to me? The pink camo. You know, I couldn't find the pink camo. If I had the pink camo, I could drink it like this. Like they do in Great Britain. They put that pinky up, don't they? Like, you know, here we are with some man's way of holding. No, it isn't. But look, it's very nice. Very nice. I don't like the way, I don't like the screenshot's not big enough, but I don't know. What are you trying to say, Joe? Well, you know. I have no idea. I have no idea anymore. The lady over there still has her little... We should release the kraken, release the nipple. The ball, no. See, it's very difficult because it's not a mirror. The ball, the uke. I'm stuck in here. No, all right. Yes, then we'll have matching mugs. I don't think I would go for that one. I could not even locate a camo. I don't know how you found that one. Ange said, how did Jennifer order a camo? I don't even see it. I said it must be hidden. You know, I'm always right there with a quick one. Colsum, thank you. It's not the Colsum Prison Blues, is it? No. Hey, there's a song you could do. You could put your name in Folsom Prison Blues. I mean, no inference to, you know, it's just, forget it. All right. Oh, you like that shirt, Sarah. Sarah, did you notice the nipples on this girl? And that, where's the girl? Where is she? She's over here. Oh, this hand. Oh, there she is. Oh. So, after looking in mirrors my whole life, now everything's reversed. It's crazy. But, okay. That's more information than we need. Okay, Joe, thank you very little. So where's the lovely Eve today? What did Eve she just comes in to tantalize, and then she abwarts. Angelique, how do you say depart in German? Print it phonetically for me, please. Oh yeah, it's just a pink mug. Okay, why did you say pink camo? Now we have that company running around looking for pink camo. Wow, the light is changing. It's cloudy outside. My polar moves from all different... Okay. All right. Yes, just for Jennifer. There's hidden meaning in that camo. No, I've not found a mannequin yet. I've been forbidden to do that. They're quite inexpensive, actually. But the ones that I want are the ones that you can, the knees bend. So they can squat down on so they can sit down on the chair. Do not get me started on this stuff. It is they are not, let's say they don't have all the bits. They just are mannequins, okay? Yes. You're making lunch. I hope I didn't spoil it for you. Because that's what the order says. I should start following the thread, shouldn't I? I just get random sentences and then make something out of them. Jennifer, oh my goodness. I remember as a kid when we were in school, we used to put a Y in parentheses, you know, for that shape. We used to do that. I remember that. How bizarre. But, you know, boys will be boys. I think I did it just yesterday, actually. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I kid because I love. I love all of you. Men and women alike. No, men and women are nothing alike. Whoever started that sentence. This girl's bow is starting to bother me. She's got a bow on her head. Oh, and there goes my hair. I don't like this. I don't like the coloring today. Let's brighten it up, shall we? Shall we? Close it down. B, I'm fine. Angela will be awake probably in a couple of hours, and I'm sure she's fine. Wagahan. Depart. How about arrival? I don't know. Yes, I showed mine. Luke Hamilton, there you go. Luke Hamilton, in the house, making a statement. You remember that, do you, Luke? Of course you do. Luke Hamilton. That's a good name. Luke Hamilton. What type of work do you do, Luke? Luke Hamilton, philanthropist. You know, I wash this mug all the time, of course, because I use it as kind of like a prop, but it's also very functional. So I recommend everyone who drinks coffee or tea or vodka, you can, yes. You can use one. You will want one. I wish that you would all buy one of every color. Yeah. Or not, you know, whatever you want to do. I think it's time. Oh, it's time to use my guitar to turn on the overhead fan. Because it's not on. Ready? Here we go. Oh, man. I was sitting here roasting because of the sun coming in. Whoa! Oh, feels good. All right. So, what else is going on? Did Jussie Smollett get out of anything happening with him? I know that's a pet peeve of yours, Kristen. Saren, hello. There are many, many, many. Mandy. There's Mandy. Mandy just came in the door, kind of slipped in the back. Please turn in your homework assignment to the person in that row over there, and they'll pass it forward. That's right. I was watching, because everyone asked, I was watching to go to sleep last night, Kill Bill 2. That Uma Thurman is something else. At the moment, Netflix, I was watching that, you know, and it became very boring, and it's a sad story, and it's never ending, and it goes in different directions, and it just couldn't. After 5 episodes, I was like, no, I need something else. But that terrible story about that Maddie McCann kidnapping, I think it was yes, it was in Portugal, the Algarve, and she's from the UK, so you guys would know about that. A lot of you are from over there. Who's guilty? Yes, he's guilty. But the only thing they have now is the fact that they're investigating if he sent, you know, the hate mail to himself. Jesse? Jesse? There's a television commercial I used to love watching. They're out west, and I forget the product. Maybe you saw this one. And there's a woman in a long dress, like in the Old West. And do you have to leave? A man's got to do what he's got to do. And he rides his car outside the corral. And they have whatever product this is they're selling in big letters on the screen. And he rides out there, and his head hits the letter, and he falls off. And she goes, Jesse? That's what I think of when I hear Jesse. Just a funny commercial that I happen to like. I didn't do any funny commercial. Oh, yes, I did. I did one that showed up on the, Angela showed me. Guess who showed up on the worst commercial ever? One of my commercials showed up, worst commercial. And it wasn't about me, but it should have been. Listen, I went to do this commercial in New Jersey, and I was living in Florida. So it was a long walk. No, I'm just kidding. Let me catch up here a minute. Live streams for the past couple of weeks, and I finally worked up the courage to join the chat. Thank you. Well, we're glad that you did. It really doesn't take a lot of courage, you know, but I'm glad that you did. You were lurking, and now you have jumped right in with both feet. And we're happy. We're glad you did. Thank you. Did I see the girl that pushed her friend off a 50-foot cliff? I heard something about that. Madeleine McCann documentary was pretty good, but yes, it is, you know, went in so many directions and so far-fetched. It seems like people were just taking money. And how can someone, when you're walking, okay, I'm going to go up and look for my son or daughter or whatever, just check, make sure they're okay. And I see a guy in the middle of the street carrying a child, as if, you know, he's carrying a sleeping child home. I mean, wouldn't you, I mean, I don't know, would you? Anyway. I forget where I was in New Jersey, but I was doing a commercial for, well, first of all, before I tell you the commercial, which I'm sure you've seen if you have DirecTV, I do not. I do not. Oh, hi, Mark. But a lady who lives a house down from me, I was going out to get the mail one day. She says, Joe, I saw your commercial. Really? Which one? And she told me, I said, oh, you must have DirecTV. That's unfortunate. So, yeah, that was, well, you remember that happening with the girl, yeah, that she was kidnapped. So we don't know what happened. Was she 16 or 17 now, if she's still alive? So they kind of, when they put up, if you've seen this girl, please call this number before the first episode, you figure that it doesn't have an ending. So anyway, commercial, back to the commercial. So Angela's looking, it just happened to be looking at worst commercials ever, and she sees a guy or a woman who did a bit on my commercial. A lady had flown in from LA, the producer of this particular commercial, and I forget what town I was in New Jersey. I drove up. At the time, my mom was in DC. I stopped there and then drove to New Jersey and stayed at a hotel and did it again. Anyway, so I thought I was looking good. My hair was perfect. And I get there on set and she said, no, Joe, we're going to have to do something with your hair. Do something with my hair? Don't you touch my hair. So they matted my hair down, slicked it down. She says, this is going to be a commercial like you've never done and probably will never do again. It was one of those things where I was screaming. It was for, what is the name of that? Easy Rest. Easy Rest mattresses. Just look it up. What are you waiting for? I mean, it's just, oh, it's hideous. And I hated it. But it paid well, so, you know. So, Bertreza, we need positive laughter, good news. Yes, we do need good news. The news is just pathetic. But, you know, they're selling something. I heard that CNN's viewership was off 50% the night after the Mueller investigation, you know, came out that there was no collusion. Because they were told, you're going to see this, 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 and then boom, nothing. So they lost. That's how you get. And so the next day, they changed their entire, what they've been doing for 2 months, they just changed like that. Every one of them contributing. They change over to healthcare. It's pretty interesting the way that happens. So, but that's TV that I don't control. Yay. There's Mia K. Battistil. Did I get that right? Battistil. Mia K in the Philippines. This is off the top of my head now, folks. It is way too depressing. Way too depressing. Yeah, I know. A waste of money. A waste of everybody's money. Just like this Jussie thing is a waste of money. So, you know, they'll always be able to use that when someone else has an issue. They can cite that case and nothing happened to him. So it's pretty, I guess, for defense attorneys can use that kind of stuff. Yeah, I know. The report was useless. Joe! Tara Foster is in the house. That's very nice. Hello, Tara. Maybe I could find that commercial and put it up. Should I dare try this? Let's see. Let me see what I can find. It's embarrassing for me. It really is. But, you know, hey, I don't care. Some of the worst stuff. I go from doing one of the worst ones ever to getting an award. So you never know. You just never know. Oh my God, is this it? Jesus.
Announcing Easy Rest.
Oh shit, here it is.
Win a bad sweepstakes. Call now for
I look like a complete moron. They
6 free chances.
I don't know, they must have had a yellow filter. My teeth look terrible. It's just
built-in massage? That's right.
And anyone can win?
Absolutely anyone. Just pick up your phone and make this toll-free call to be automatically entered.
That's my worst. No, I'm not even going to show it to you. I'm not going to show it to you. I should show you something else. Something I'm more proud of. Like Dino Blow or Weddings and Funerals. Nah, I didn't really like that. Angela hated that because I had to kiss 2 girls. And they weren't really kisses. It was kind of like it was stupid. You know, they just walked and... So, there's a lot of stupid stuff out there. But I was looking into my IMDb that it looks like I haven't been doing anything, so I've reached out to them. Apparently, we can include our YouTube series to go, so that way it'll show that for the last 5 years we've been working. I think that's important, especially when people look for actors. They want to know what you've done lately, so they should come here. Although I've lost commercials because of doing this. Because some of the right conservatives in Florida, I guess, think that I'm a little too controversial. Me? Come on. My girlfriend's 39 years younger. Well, what does that have to do with hiring me? Do you know that he is in a relationship with a woman 39 years younger? My good Lord, man, what are you doing? You must be out of your mind. What do you talk about? Not much, actually. Mandy, you missed me, model. I actually didn't have a shirt on, and then I put this one on over. But you can watch that if you... No, I didn't. Here. Oop. Let's see. That's not the picture I have to see. Try it again. Boom. May December Society. May December Society. There it is. And the bottom of the shirt is like any other shirt. So I'll wear this with jeans and see what happens. Ask Eve. Eve, where have you been? You know it's 7:19 in the morning there. You should have been up earlier. People are so ridiculous. Mandy, are you in a relationship? Even if you're not, buy one for that imaginary partner, and if he fills you get any size that you want, and so whoever you're dating, if it looks good on them, you know, and you have an extra. And if you're like Eve and you have so many gentlemen friends, you can have a closet just for them. Oh, you don't have anything to put on? Oh, here, dear, here, this is yours. It's parting gifts. Parting gifts, yes. I hope that wasn't directed at me, Eve. You can't cure stupidity. Well, thanks. Why would you tune in then? Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, yes. Fun and times in Chicago. Chicago. Fun. Good restaurants, though. Oh, yeah. I will check the P.O. box sometime this week because I have so many giveaway cards. Jasmine Hunt. Angela is sleeping now. She'll get up for work in a couple of hours. She's a rather late schedule. She's up all night. She tries to get to sleep, but she gets in these game situations. But she does work for us too. She does her artwork at night, so whatever floats her boat, actually. We can do a crate box open. Sure. Send one to us and we'll do it for you. We'll open it up and we will say, B sent this. B. Well, thank you for clarifying that, Eve. Jeez. Yes, but you're right. It's I have a commercial sitting in the can somewhere that was never shown because of that, is what my agent said. Apparently they Googled me. And the people that are paying production companies, they make the decisions. You did? Oh. Thanks, Claire. I'll look forward to getting that, and I will check the mail. Sometimes it takes forever. But I still head over there, so that'll be terrific. So we have a beautiful shirt on. Fried potatoes. Oh, yeah. Yes. We'd all like to try your fried potatoes, sir. Potatoes. Is it tomato or potato? And over here, you know, they're just maters and taters. But yours are potatoes. Potatoes, tomatoes. Yes, thank you, Mandy. But, you know, it's not like I didn't get paid. That's okay. So I did get paid for that, and that was a while ago. But I wanted it to be out because all of my friends would see it. You know, people that, you know, just so they would see it locally. Uh-huh. Really? The People's Court. And here I thought you had some important business to attend to. Okay. It was an age gap case. And what did that have anything to do with the case? Your Honor, he's getting too old. Well, didn't you know that when you first met him? He was probably the same. Pretty tasty. I bet they are. I bet. I wish. So everyone knows to check the right down here below on YouTube. You can click on the store and see the merch. You can see the merch. Actually, the first link underneath started streaming only 38 minutes ago. That's impossible. Perhaps. You will see a link you can click on, and you can look at all the marvelous things. And we are actually looking for some sort of dress, a jumper type. You know, like you don't want a skirt. You want, you know, like a sundress. Would that be the best way to say it? A sundress. Well, okay then. The reactions. The one that was not shown was for Publix grocery stores over here. They're big in Florida, and some heading up the coast a little bit. But that's where we all shop here, so I thought it would be great, but did not happen. I was disappointed because it was a good shoot. I thought it was a good shoot. Maybe it was the woman playing my wife who was not. Wouldn't possibly be me. Of course not. Of course not. Oh, yesterday I was going to bring in some of my stuff from. Actually, I didn't say. I was going to bring in the FBI stuff. And then I thought of other things. I have some props from different things I've been in. Because I try to get them And then when you watch the movie or the commercial, you can actually see them. But, you know, it's no big deal. A dress would be very nice. Something tasteful, yet, you know. Maybe a step and repeat pattern, so it almost looked like it's checkered, but it's really the little checkers are little tiny May December peeps. I think Angela's working on something because I mentioned it to her, and so her mind is at work on that. Or something now, because you can have things sweeping up from a hemline going up the side of the dress, you know, just like, could be very cool. But believe me, we'll let you know. We'll let you see some proofs or something. Male in the shirt, female in the shirt. Well, we do that with words, of course, and sayings like I'm not her dad, he's not my dad, and we have some other ones coming out as well. I think I have let me see if I have written down anything. I've got so much going on here. I've got all kinds of stuff I'm actually doing. No, come on, Joe. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna have to type all this stuff up and put it on a sheet. May, December sheets will be out soon. Because I just thought of it now. So, you know. What is wrong with me? I can't find my. Okay, I see that. I see all that. I sure do. Yes, I do. Oh well. All right, so sorry for the delay. Hello, good morning, Giovanni. Sharon, yes, I absolutely love the "He's Not My Dad" T-shirt concept. Yes, it is. I think it will be very popular, and I cannot wait. So someday, I'm walking down the street. Well, not here because, you know, it won't matter here, but some city, some foreign shore, and I see May December Society. Do you think I would go up to them and ask them? You know I would. I go up and talk to them. Well, Emily, that's a very good representation of how many Mays feel. Some don't care at all, of course, but maybe early on. Or maybe that's how a December would feel too, you know. Now, if it is your daughter, if you don't think about those things, your daughter, your son, whatever the situation is, but you get a real good idea of what it's like to be in an age gap relationship when you're walking with your dad and people are spying you, kind of like, well, wait a minute, is that his daughter? That's exactly it. Happens on a daily basis. That's why we have those slogans. And not are they slogans? No, they're just sayings. But yes, that is a good representation of how people feel. And I know that, not that I feel it any longer, but I hear about it all the time. Yeah, I know. People give dirty looks. I mean, what's it? It's not their business, right? As if they'd say, "Oh, get away from him, cousin or daughter or something like that." You know, it's just ridiculous. It is funny. You're absolutely right, Claire. It is funny. Angela will on purpose come up and kiss me on the mouth just to see what they do. And sometimes she says, "Okay, watch them. I'm going to kiss you. Watch them over my shoulder." So I'll go and I'll open my eyes and look. I mean, that's when we need the camera. We turn the camera around. We do have a couple of shots where people are, in a crowd, and then you see this one couple going like, but I don't know if they maybe know who we are or they're just, disapproving. I'm an old May. Please, you're a May. You are single is a temporary thing for you, Jennifer. How many times do I have to tell you? You're going to be just fine. Hang in there. I know how people seem to care. If they can't vent their racism in any way, and then they see oh, there, let me take it out on these people. They're weird. And they may be weird. I mean, we are also weird. We're just regular people, and regular people are weird. And, well, why not those in age gap? You pinched his bottom, and she was appalled. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Going to rent a car. Well, will you? Yes. I would with Angela. It's always waitress to say, "Would your daughter like another drink?" Single and ready to mingle. That sounds like we could coin that one. If I said you had a sexy body, would you hold it against me? It goes in that category. Okay. Of course, that's the way to do it, Mandy. So when you see me in a grocery store, say, "Daddy, will you buy me this?" And I'll know it's you. And that's a switch, too. You have an older guy and a younger woman in a grocery store. Try this one the next time. Those of you in that situation, walk up to your older gentleman, better half, and have some candy. Say, "Here, Daddy, will you buy me this candy?" Yeah. Run along, honey. Go get in the white panel van. Yes. Kristen, good for you. Keep it going. Keep it going. I don't have my wine with me here. I think I was going to wait till this evening to crack open a new bottle. I might want to be able to function today. It is windy outside once again. Yesterday, I went out to hit some golf balls just to remind myself of the sport. And very windy. I mean, gusts 30 miles an hour into your face. And when you hit, you take a shot, and boom, and the ball goes, and the divot goes up, and the dirt comes right back in your face. Not fun. Jennifer, give it time. Jennifer's impatient, but wait for the one you want, Jen. Wait for the one you want. At least wait for your tattoos are still healing, aren't they? Jennifer has some lovely new tattoos. No, not the plane, not that tattoo. Boss, the plane, the plane. Yes, tattoo. Single and ready to mingle. Eve, you don't have that on your, on a hat or something that lights up. No, I know, because you don't wear hats. It's on your purse or something, or on your dress. D? Whoa. Angela will get a big kick out of that. So she'll get a lift out of that, I should say. D. That's funny. No, I haven't been fortunate enough to play in Pinehurst. I've played certainly in the Carolinas, more down in the Wilmington area, but I would like to play someday in Pinehurst. Oh, that'd be great. It's like a mecca, right? Yes, it is. So, Saren, is that Josh the Butcher is now following. There I am under the slide. Yes. Now see, that's some good stuff there. That should be go as part of the acting package. Don't you think? Of course you do. Of course, agree with me. It doesn't cost anything. You're not impatient, Lowell. Okay, I know you're not. I'm just teasing. What said anything about? What are you talking about? Jennifer, we're in your corner. We want you to be happy. Just know that, and it's true. And you will be, and we know that. Okay, we'll use it. We'll try and use it. I'm sure it's been said before, but I'll give you credit for it. You live in Pinehurst? What? What do you do in Pinehurst? If you don't mind me asking, are you a student? Or are you? Saren? It is Saren, right? Are you a member of MayDecemberSociety.com? You live in Pinehurst. Wow. That's very cool. Pinehurst, North Carolina. The Masters is next month. Whoa. Augusta, Georgia. Augusta, Georgia. It's going to be the best thing you've ever seen. You're going to see that Masters. When you walk in there, you walk up Magnolia Lane. It's like heaven to golfers. It's beautiful. I've never been there myself, but I've applied to get in the lottery to get tickets. And it's never happened, They're all sold out already. People find them, they hog them, and all that kind of thing. Wow, a musician that plays the violin. I love the violin. I love the violin. Very good friend of mine. She plays the violin very well, and she and her husband, he plays the piano also very well. And they do those kind of gigs too. That's great. I've been to those gigs, kind of gigs, weddings and things. That's very nice. Come on, you have a recording studio? That would be great. Wow, opera too. So talented, you guys. Am I saying it right? Is it Seren or Saren? So tell me about your studio. Is it open to the public so we can rent time in there and you work the boards and all that kind of stuff? Angela and I have a couple songs we'd like to record. You know, when we play here, it's just, you know, it's obviously we can record. We have some equipment to do it properly, but it's not in the studio. Oh yes, the Dixie Chicks. I've got a lot of their songs. We like to play their songs. Actually, they're fun to play. Yes, MDS should sponsor a hole at tournaments or an entire tournament. As soon as we have, you know, 5 mil, we can drop down on the tournament, and as soon as we have anything, we can put it down on sponsoring a hole. The May-December orchestra would be very cool. Saren is a star in Welsh. Oh, wow. Well, she's a star in our eyes. Both she and opera, excuse me, are stars. You are all stars. All stars. It's the MDS All Stars. All stars. So I think I'm going to go back to wearing collared shirts again. I want to have designed the golf shirt. I really want that soon. But it hasn't been offered yet. It's really strange. This company, and the reason why we're there, they allow us to advertise on YouTube, all of our YouTube, you know, our YouTube channel, etc. It's part of the deal. I guess they have a deal with Google. So that in many of the videos we've watched, they all use the same company. So, but be honest, they could be a little quicker. But so as people are ordering, they open up more items, which seems odd to me, as having been in business before. I would put all of my stuff out there, and so you can immediately buy it. You know. I can't see. Saren, are you a member of May December? You're right. They're not necessary anymore. And I have interface here, and you know, with GarageBand, we can knock it out. So we do that. But it was cool. We were in a recording studio. Angela was a few years ago. She was singing a song. It's like a dance music or something. She was doing it, and she sounded great. She sounded wonderful. There were a couple of radio people there too, and they said, wow. But she was there more or less auditioning for a gig for some company to represent her. And they were only going to represent one, and they chose someone else. And we followed that person, and since they've gone out of business. So it was a good thing, because I wasn't too impressed with them as representation, having been represented by other people. So my first acting gig ever, first one I was paid for. Well, I was I had the role, when I was in high school, I played Harold Hill. I played Harold Hill. But professionally, I wasn't old enough to play Harold Hill, so I played Tommy Gillis, was the guy's name in, the kid's name, in Music Man. And I was hired, I auditioned and was hired. While we were in rehearsal, they called the house. I was, of course, living with my parents to see what I was doing, and I was probably doing homework, and I could leave that. So they wanted me to be a guard and stand in The King and I because they needed something. You know, I went over the songs real quick, but they were just saying to mouth the words. It was 3/4 round stage. It was very intimate theater. And that's the first place. Just on the whim, I drove over to the theater. They put me in a costume. I was on stage. I didn't know anything about it, but that was the first one for money. But the first ones ever, I was in high school, I guess. I had the leads in plays, school plays, and I was the president of the Glee Club. I'm in the Hall of Fame, actually, in my high school. The Hall of Fame. Mm-hmm. I was in the Hall of Fame, not for my accents, though. No, actually not. And it wasn't for, you know, I had a few more hours community service than Josie did. Not because I had to. I still can't get that whole thing out of my mind. I don't think it's over with yet. It can't be. There has to be something done. Wow, two violinists. I imagine we could really, we get some other singers, and I could get the choral group together. And by this coming Christmas, we could do the Hallelujah Chorus. Okay, tell your friends, because we're going to need a lot more people here. Wow, that's really cool. The violin's a great instrument. Do you play only classical, or I guess if you could play it, you can play anything. Do you any like? Have you ever played any rock or any country or anything like that? You have to go to work and you're bummed. Oh, thank you, Mandy. I don't blame you. Go into work. You should go to work. Yeah. Orchestra. The Hallelujah Chorus. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. So in the orchestra, is it a large orchestra? Well, it's an orchestra, Joe. Okay, I know. But different chairs, right? First chair, second chair, third chair, musical chairs, Barca loungers, chairs in a dinette set. Oh, Broadway show doing Celtic music, movie things. Oh, that's great. Do you play? I want to look at this song here. I wonder if you play this. You know, I'm just kind of like that. Do you play any James Bond themes? Is what I was going to say. And I was thinking of one, but then I thought that one with that Rita Coolidge sings is it All Time High? Yes, All Time High. I like that song. I play it sometimes, and all I wanted was a sweet distraction for an hour or two. I had no intention to do the things we've done. Funny how it always goes with love. When you don't look, that's when you find it, Jennifer. When you don't look, you find. But then we're two of a kind. And it says, we move as one. Yeah, I like that. The lyrics are nice in that song. Rita Cool, can you hear this? Probably not. Can you hear this? Somebody first violin section. Wow, third desk. I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds good. Well, I would request that, of course, Sarah, and I would request that, and no one that knows me would be surprised. Bond, James Bond. Eve, it's never too late to pick up that musical instrument and play it. Yesterday on the golf range, I was speaking to a gentleman, 93. And we were chatting, very nice guy. We were chatting, and he told me he plays the clarinet and the sax. And sometimes when he wants to chill, just relax, he plays the sax. And he said something to me. He said, you know, I discovered something. Have you ever heard of YouTube? I said, yeah, I've heard of it. Why? I said, I just put in music, and all of these different videos with musicians came up. It was fascinating. Yeah, it's pretty amazing, that stuff, YouTube. It was very funny. A nice man. I hope I see him again there. Nice to chat with. Mission Impossible thing. Mm-hmm. Wow. Oprah and Saren, our opera. Why did I say Oprah? It's not even Oprah. It's opera, Joe. Come on, you studied opera. You know how it's spelled, don't you? No, I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. I haven't done it in years. I've only just begun to read, you know. I was playing golf the last week, and a friend of mine said, Joe, because I will talk to myself. But he says, and we all do that, Joe, but the unique thing with you is you answer yourself. I said, I know, because you know why? And he says, why? Because I know what I want to hear. Yeah. Wrap your little minds around that one. Okay. Yes, Psycho. Okay. So what's the latest? Oh, hey, over there in the UK, across the pond, as we say, what is going on with our little Duchess, Meghan? She's such a princess. Is she having a little tiff with Kate? Is there something, did I see something in the tabloids about that? Claire, I hope you know. Claire or Sarah or anyone who lives over there. Please, I'd love to see, love to know. I'd like to really know what's happening. You are our reporters from the United Kingdom. And anyone else, please, who knows about that topic. When Angela and I were in the tabloids, the Mail, all these different outlets in print in the UK, I would always wish that we could be in our supermarket and we would see our face on there, just as, you know, just to goof on someone. Oh, look, love, we made the cover. If I knew that was the case, we'd pick the most crowded time when people are, I mean, you want to maximize your exposure. And that's right, yeah. Good converse. My sister, I don't know if both of them do, but one of them in particular, really talks to herself. I got that. I did. We. It's a given that we know that. Yeah. Has not gas. Doesn't have gas or has not gas. Hannah. Okay, well, that's fair enough. I'm that way with a lot of things that happen here. So I wish this was set up like a teleprompter. I was just watching myself on the other channel. I don't like that. Looking down is difficult. So it's not difficult to do, but it doesn't look that good. So what if I put everything up here and read things like that? It would be better, at least at an angle. I could put them right over my head, right up here. And then it's more like, it's just like reading. It says, you can have has not gas. See, it's like doing a teleprompter or a commercial. You can has not gas. But it's so slow here, and over here I get so much more. I could use this, I could move that up. I wonder if I could do that too. It's amazing. Science is amazing. Not really, it's not doing anything. All right, let's go this way. So if anyone gets any news on dear Megan. So if you're looking at me, does the print come right up on my forehead there? Angela's great. More videos from us. We would like to get out some more videos, and we will. This takes up a lot of our time, and on the weekends we try to do a live stream. Thank you, Hannah. Good, I can read that. Okay, so it's kind of like a tattoo. Okay, good. All right, now we gotta move it. I can move my face. Yeah, I want to. Now I'm stuck here. I'm stuck! Okay, watch this. See, I'll move it over there. How about that? I'll put it up against the wall. You get up against the wall. Again, Hannah, Angela is fine. She's doing well. She's sleeping still. Yeah, got it. Christiana, what is it would you like, love? How can you get what? That tattoo I had on my head? Well, it's very easy. So I don't have enough room to really put that. Anyway, if I could get that scrolling, no, but wouldn't work. I'll have to ask my tech crew, Angela, about that. No, it does look like my thoughts are right. Yeah, I wonder what Joe was thinking. Here, I wonder what Joe was thinking. Hey, that shirt. Oh, Hannah. Opera. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. Eve and Christiana. That's pretty funny, but we'll move it over here. It'd be good if you can have a little You know, like in a cartoon, little thoughts out the side, you know, little bubble, tiny bubbles. Okay, this shirt. Okay, that shirt, Christiana. You weren't here yesterday. You didn't see the other one. This is a gray shirt. This. Wait a minute. Booby. Nipples. And they come equipped. Each shirt has everything you need once you put it on. Jennifer, did you work last night? Did you work all night last night? Were you up late last night? Are the boys off to school? Pin the finger on the booby. Yes. Let me see. What can I use? Boom. He missed. You know. Hey, it's cheap entertainment. Oh, you're moving to Mark. You're moving to Tennessee for an age gap relationship. It's scary, huh? Uprooting your life. Yeah. For the unknown. But, you know, life is a gamble. And yes, you don't want to have regrets. You don't want to have regrets like, what if? Man, really? What if? Life is full of what ifs, but in this particular case, go for it. Oh, spring break. Are you going to get any rest? They know to be quiet while mom's sleeping, right? You can see the logo better, but it's not as good for my eyes. I think the logo looks better on it as well. Congrats to Mark for sure. That's awesome. Let me see if we can wake up Alexa. Alexa, what's the forecast for today?
Report St. Lucie. It's 73 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly sunny skies. Today, you can look for partly sunny weather with a high of 76 degrees and a low of 64 degrees.
Well, that's nice. It's windy as hell, though. She didn't say anything about that. And it's windy as hell. Well, don't worry twice about that, Christiana. I mean, you don't know what they're going to say. You're just thinking that they're not going to accept it. Maybe feature this. Perhaps you seem so happy in this man's presence that they will be elated that you are happy. I mean, that's what we're hoping for. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you very much. That's nice of you to say. Nice of you to say. I knew Alexa would tell you it was 67 degrees over there today. But it's early yet. We're only going up 75 or 76 today. Yes, an age gap relationship. That's what happens sometimes with family. sometimes when you least expect it, they can either accept or not. You may think, oh, they will be accepting, and then they aren't. Or if you are the older person in the relationship, you really, it doesn't, it mocks Nix, is that right? Is Angelique here? It matters not, something like that. We all want everyone to be accepted. You know, we don't. You know, I really do. It doesn't really bother me what people think to themselves. Just don't tread on me, that's all. But it does affect, I would say, more Mays than it does Decembers. Whether the man is the December or the May, you know. So I believe that's true. Can always use the celebrity couples. Yeah, that's a good idea. Always use those couples. That always comes up with us when people ask about starting this thing. I always say that. And it's true. Angela was sitting behind me on that sofa when I was at the computer, asking her if she thought about, you know. Other than celebrity couples, let's see what we can do about learning about other people. And here, more than 5 years later, we have morphed into a live stream, and I meet all of you wonderful people who are also, the majority of you, on the website. It's not all about Michael Douglas and Catherine Zeta-Jones, or about all the others. So it sounds like it's going to be a beautiful day in Southern California for Eve. That's nice. What is the weather like in Oregon? Oregon. And I wonder, how about in Greece? What is the weather like? It's a relationship, Mark. It is a relationship. Treat it like that. Are you older or younger? So if you were the older person, I would say just treat it like a relationship and don't let outsiders influence you too much. I mean, and keep your, you know, obviously you're probably you're moving to her area, so you will run into her family and all of that kind of thing. So long as she's happy, I think that is going to be the key for you guys. And don't let what others say bother you too much. And freely go out in public. I don't know, are you going to a large city in Tennessee? 59 and 27. There you go. That's good. So you're probably youthful. And even if you are, don't worry about public. You can't worry about those things. I think when Angela and I first started going out, I was, you know, I would notice things. But after a while, you just like let it go, you know. Just let it go. Usually guys don't really bother you. I notice more women shaking their heads. Guys don't. Guys could care, you know. You know, whatever floats our collective boats, I guess. Yeah, that's us. Famous age gaps. Without money. Yes, you and your family will enjoy hours of fun while you have no money. Okay. Bye, Opera. Thanks for coming by. And thanks for sharing that you too play the violin. Small town, rural area, Tennessee. Well, listen, they're going to have to get used to it, right? If there's any trepidation at first, when you are walking down the street, even though you may want to shout from the mountaintops, maybe you tone it down a little bit till you get the lay of the land, all right? That's what you need to do. Thank you, Anthony, for subscribing. We appreciate that. Till you get the lay of the land. You want to be comfortable in your new surroundings anyway. So you can be a little chill. Are you moving in together? Are you both going to be living together? Or are you just moving closer to her? Phone call from the doctors. Well, let's see. We were talking about, were you here for the violins? The violins? Not violins, the violins. The instruments. Opera. And Saren play the violin, which is kind of cool. Bipolar weather? Yeah, sure, of course, you use whatever you like. Jennifer is a riot. Yes, anything that comes across here is we can all use. So, Claire, if you have a doctor, I'm curious about the healthcare system. You can be seen immediately, I guess, somewhere, and you have your own physician. But if you needed to have something taken care of emergently, you would go to an A&E, I think you call them, right? And that would be covered. You wouldn't have to pay anything. But if you wanted to go to a specialist before one became available for your ailment, whatever it is, you could pay to have that done. Is that close to correct? Run, Pun. Tell me a joke real quick. All right. All right. Jarrett? After a short period of time. Yeah. Well, yeah, so you will, Mark, you will become comfortable with where you are and maybe make some friends. Of course, they may know who she is anyway. She's going in and out of your house or apartment. But I would be somewhat reserved given the situation you just described. Somewhat reserved at first, till you feel more comfortable. Sometimes you have to work into those things. How long have you been, Mark? How long have you been in the long distance relationship? I can imagine. A friend of mine lives in the UK, between the UK and also Monaco. Yeah, and they come back to the States once a year in California for their physicals and all of that kind of stuff. They kind of self-insure, but it's expensive. They were saying it's expensive if you need a specialist over there where you live. And don't you have to wait for a period of time if you need a procedure? If you're not going to go to the private system? I imagine probably so. Yes. Quicker to be seen is the way to go when you can. Quicker to be seen for sure. Mark, I hope you're a member of MayDecemberSociety.com. Yeah, that's going to be what is that man thinking about? What could he possibly find in common with that girl? Well, I can think of a couple things, off the top of my head, probably. But, yeah, you will be prepared for that. But, just take the high road if anybody says anything. You know that. You're experienced. You know. That is a big thing in this country. Huge. People, I mean, yeah, I'm aware of that. That's really saves lives. Here, not so much. No. You want to be able to be seen, and you don't want to go into debt and have to sell your house because of a medical condition. But many people do here. It's sad. Yep. So health is very important. Yeah, Mark. Yeah, Mark. You definitely need some hands. Good idea. Some cards to hand out. Let me show you. Mark, you should send me, please, to our P.O. box. When Angela and I were out, when we were first dating, and when we first had this company here, we would drop our calling cards on people. This is a card that is just simple and it's blank, and I've been asking people to send me, I was saying self-addressed stamped envelopes, but you don't have to stamp them. I'll send, I'm happy to pay the postage to get you guys these cards. So, or a card like this, it would tell people about, this only has our YouTube channel, the website, and the website. But this is kind of cool. You know, you've seen that photograph. Boom, boom. So I will send you some of these, and you can, you know, if somebody's really looking, staring at you guys, it looks like they're making comments. When they get up or when you leave, you can just drop a card on the table and say, I don't know, you seem to be interested in us and want you to know about the society we belong to. And tell them to stick that in their pipe and smoke it. You can do that. So the website, you know, MayDecemberSociety.com, and the P.O. Box is P.O. Box 881735. That number again, P.O. Box 881735, in Port St. Lucie, Florida, which is down the street, 34988, 34988. And I will gather all of those envelopes, and I will send little notes and send you some blank cards so you can have fun with dealing with other people. Lillian is in the house. Lillian, how are you today? So, Mark, it is incumbent upon you to make a small effort, and I will send you cards. Because it may be, they may come in handy, actually. The nerve of those people flaunting this forbidden love in front of us. Well, I'll say, excuse me, sir. I'd like to know, you could tell them we are ambassadors of this organization. Have you ever heard of them? The May December Society. I suggest you look it up and view some of our videos. May work. Yes, send them to your parents. I don't know if I've told you guys this yet, maybe. Oh, I guess about 3 months ago, 3 or 4 months ago, I had the mother of a younger woman who is happily engaged to an older gentleman join the website and sent me a personal message that she was so happy that her daughter was happy and that she had mentioned our website to her mother. And she was just, oh, so lovely, so lovely. She made some very nice comments, and I was very appreciative. It was the first time a parent, I never think of those things, but we all have parents, that sent something so nice, or anything at all. Anything at all. But that was pretty cool. So it's kind of like validation. There's at least one person out there that gets it. That is a parent. And many do, but you know, who would think to go? But I thought that was nice of her to do that. And we're now dating. No, just kidding. Yes, she's a very nice lady. Nice of her to say that. Yes. Damn Yankees in here stealing our women folk. And damn, I was going to ask that girl out about a couple 6 months ago. Well, you snooze, you lose. And besides, you're too young for her. I knew it. I knew there'd be something she wouldn't like me. All right. So there you go. Enjoy the trip down there in Tennessee. Now, Nashville, Tennessee, now that's a jumping place, man. The music down there is awesome. And then there's Memphis. Come on, get your clothes, baby. Memphis, Tennessee. Well, come on, mama. Come on, mama. So, that's nice. Good for you, Mark. Oh my God, that's terrible, that commercial. I do not believe it. 6 free chances to win. The call is free, no obligation. Call now. Ugh. I remember that director saying, not the director, the producer saying, "You will never do another commercial like this." It was just hideous. But it was on forever. Be sure to look at it. I'm looking at it right now. You can see a reflection in my glasses. That is our new baseball cap, golf hat, whatever. It goes on your head, for those of you that don't understand those things. And it has our logo on it, our logo. Now I requested, speaking to Angela, why don't we have the 2 peeps on there, move them down lower, and take May December Society and put it curving on the back behind the hole in the hat. You know, it's one of those one size fits all, which is just a smashing idea because most of my hats are like that. But not the case here. Let's see if anyone likes them. And actually, it's, well, we don't know. People may like it the way it is. But I'm going to wear that playing golf. And I'll tell all my friends to buy one. Am I going to get them one? No. It's not that, you know. But we can have them if we ever have a golf tournament, May December Society golf tournament. We'll have hats, shirts, everything. We'll have all kinds of things. It'll be so much fun. I can't wait till that happens. We're working on our 2nd million already, if you can imagine that. We didn't get the first, so we're just going to go for the 2nd. But that's what we're going to do. There's a plan. It's in place. And we'll play golf. And I hope all of you will be there. Maybe we'll have a tournament in the UK. Yeah. The UK or St Andrews in Scotland. Let me get back to reality here, okay. We usually slow but steady, Claire. It's slow but steady. Steady, see? Yeah, that's right. So since you are sending the letter, Claire will definitely send you some cards back. Absolutely. Anyone wants to send a crate, please do. We'll do a video. That would be wonderful. Be lots of fun. Claire, is it still takeaway, or are you fixing something for dinner tonight? I certainly hope. Are the little ones getting tired of takeaway? Probably not. That's like a treat. Yes, yes. I've used that a lot, sending it down. Beautiful. Yeah, please do, and we will send the cards to you. And maybe something else. Maybe. Definitely be looking forward to it. I need some more tea. You sound like Angela. She could drink, ooh, especially on tomatoes and mozzarella. Yes, that'd be good. And spinach. Ooh, is that a salad you're making or is that a pizza? This was actually used in that film I did. Okay. Um, so, tomorrow or maybe Sunday morning, I'm not sure. Sunday, I know, is unusual when all of you are in church. But since I'm not in church, I was thinking about maybe doing dress up one of those days. What do you think? And since it's Sunday, perhaps I'll put on my collar and we can have a little religious conversation. Or we can save it for during the week to spice things up. I don't know. You tell me what you would like to do. You tell me. Hmm? Lillian, are you grading papers today? Oh, you're waiting for a meeting. Okay. You just said that. Figures that Lillian she tells us everything and concise and to the point. It would be Lillian. Uh-oh, is this a food thing? I gotta read it. So what are you reducing down here? Okay. Chicken salad with balsamic vinegar dish. Okay. Tea time, yes. Sound tea time. Well, someone will have to send some to me. It sounds like too much work. I do like balsamic vinaigrette, though. Dressing up is always fun. It is. Yes, dressing up. Maybe Angela and I can do something fun this weekend if she's feeling up to it. That'd be great. I'm not sure what she has in store for us, but I'm sure it will be wonderful. I'm sure it will be something for sure. Our last attempt, we were having difficulty. Well, we came back to play guitars and we were singing, of course. That was on Saturday night, I think, or Sunday night. But these remote streams are becoming very difficult. So we may have to invest money into something. Role playing, well, I wasn't quite talking about that. Oh yes, but if I put on a costume, it's role playing, of course. But I always think of role playing and not acting class, but more like, you know what I mean. We still have none of that happening in here. Apologies to Angelique and Josie. Yes, ladies, I know that you're wild. Yeah, well, I met Angela when she was 21. And it was just by chance. You know, so we were in the same film together. And I thought she was too young, too. But I wasn't thinking of her in that regard. I just thought, you know, she was lovely. I didn't think she'd be interested. It wasn't even an issue. Really, it was just I was talking to her more on professional level what we were doing. And that deteriorated quickly. Angela's very smart, very smart, very smart. So, yeah. It's amazing what you do. You might not think. I have friends of mine say, Joe, I just don't know, man. I don't know that I would really have anything in common with So, well, you'd be surprised. I mean, if you have like interests, we met doing a film, so right there. And that's kind of unusual in these parts. So right there, there's a connection. And then we both sing, and we just, you know, we're kind of those type of people. And homebodies, too. I thought I was, but Angela really is. But I still have I leave the house every day. I just need to get out of here. Ange, not so much. Maybe it's me. No, she doesn't. Well, she works, she works in the house and plays her games. And, she does her thing, man. She does her thing, so good for her. But we do like to get out together on the weekend and do something different. Youthful personalities. Well, thank you, ma'am. I think you must be talking to me. Yes. Youthful personalities to go on, to get on with the youthful women in our lives. Most women are youthful to me. Yeah, she does like that. I can eat, we'll talk about going out to a restaurant. Now remember, there are no kids or anything keeping us. We can go anytime. So I'll say, wow, but I wanted to really start binge watching this thing. That's fine with me. So we just stay in. I was going to watch a movie last night. I can't remember the name. It's probably, but on Netflix, if you get Netflix, it begins tonight, and it stars Kevin Costner and Woody Harrelson, and it looks really good. They're two Texas Rangers who helped track down Bonnie and Clyde. So we're looking at it not from Bonnie and Clyde, but from the... Looks like it'll be fun. Good to watch. Energy. And to be around Eve, you need a lot of energy. That's what I'm told. Jennifer, you're going off to bed. Have a restful sleep. No bad dreams. Think of how much fun you had here today. One of our more chill days. A chill day. Yeah. Mom and Dad. Oh, and when I was married and had my son, yeah, it was always, see what Mom wants. I'm sure people do that all the time. What do you think, Dad? Are we going to do that? Okay. I wasn't so old then either. My son was born when I was 37. 37 years of age. Yeah, we didn't go around calling each other Mom and Dad when we weren't around them. Around my son, we would just refer to the other one. See what Mom wants. See what. But we used first names. So, and always this. Well, what'd your mother say? I didn't ask her. We'll go ask her. Marcio, from Brazil, a country where I've had some wonderful times, wonderful memories. Brazil. Brazil. The driving's a little strange down there. Ah. Well, yes, of course you have to ask the boss. Well, he knows. He knows. Yes, yes, he's very smart for doing that. You'll be married a long, long time. With much happiness. Much happiness. Where were we? Well, we were talking about. Oh, I was mentioning Brazil, yeah. Thank you very much. I love it down there. We already discussed, Marcio, where are you from? I had a girlfriend one time who was from Porto Alegre. And from there, we went to Florianopolis. Those roads are crazy. If you're going to pass, they have 2 full lanes, one going this way, one going that way. But if you want to pass, they have a half lane. So you would just kind of wait and then go on a half lane real close to the car, and it's like a big shoulder, and you just go, not a complete lane, but and you would pass. It was quite harrowing, I must say. Have a veggie burger, just being humorous. What happened? Pernambuco. Too warm, wow. Hot, hot. Northeastern Brazil. So, northeastern. Oh, that would be the east, though. Are you on the coast? Are you near Florianopolis? Recife. Recife. Is that Recife? Let me see. I'll look it up real quick. Okay, I got you. Oh, this might be better. I'm searching here. Excuse me, so I can see where the hell I was. Where the hell was I? I must have been down another part. Let me see. Let's try this one. Come into focus. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's a big state you are from. Here we go. All right, I'm going to have to do something else there while I work my way. Oh yeah, I see. I was down, we were down south, you were north. Okay. All right, I went to Santa Catarina. Wow, I didn't realize it was that far south. You're northeast. Yep. Very cool. Very cool. You're a long way off. That's a big, big country. Huge, but a lot of fun. I enjoyed my visiting. Yeah, well, sharks could be a problem. Yeah, sharks are a problem everywhere. Where did that happen, Kristen, where the person was run over? Yeah, you do have a lot of different weather there. I know it's kind of, at least in the southern part of Brazil, the winter is flipped around a little bit. I didn't hear about that, Kristen. In Freeport. Wow. Everything happens in Florida, doesn't it? It's crazy. So you're not, Kristen, you're not too far. I mean, you're far, but not too far from New Orleans, really. In the panhandle up there. I mean, it's a drive, but you're closer to New Orleans than you are to Miami. Well, that's for sure. Oh, absolutely. Florida, the wild, wild west. If anything happens, it's just wait, it'll happen in Florida. It'll be something terrible, something bizarre. Not white sharks, ours are smaller, but deadly. Well, a shark is a shark if it's going to cause you harm, right? Yes, you did get a direct hit from, is Mexico Beach, did we talk about that? They haven't built that place back up yet. How's your town doing, okay? A direct hit from Hurricane Michael. Michele Don Corleone, Michele. And I'm back. Lillian is back. Lillian Zhao. I heard, excuse me, I heard the weather's going to be good this weekend, or maybe today up in your area, Lillian. Maybe get out and play some golf. Some golf. Maybe. What do you think? And yes or no. We got to ramp up the energy, ramp it up. We got so much work to do, so much work to do. And I want to play. I want to go out and play. This time of year, golf is very expensive here, but my friend Bruce and I found a place. Listen to this. This is really great. Now, the golf courses where I live are in the winter time. We're just coming out of it, but they're still very expensive. So we don't play here. And they're walking distance. Because we can play them for $32 6 months out of the year. Why would you even consider paying over $100? Forget it. So things are still a little expensive, but we have a place that in the summertime, it's a little out of the way. It's $20 to play, and you get lunch. You can take it home with you, you can do whatever you want, but you get lunch. And the food's pretty good. I mean, that is amazing. Even friends that come down here and they play the big courses, they want to go over there because I think it's such a bargain. They just want to do it. So we go there. We play there more often in the summer or as soon as they start their meal deal. Today, it's not lunch included, but it's only $20 when the other ones are $45. So, yeah, I have to save some money. It's an expensive sport, and of course, Lillian, that doesn't include equipment. So, yeah, it's very cheap. Very cheap. Now, if you were coming here, I would take you to a nicer place, the club that I belonged in the past to. Used to be a part of the PGA here, but it's a different country club. Very reasonable, very difficult though. A lot of people don't like to play it, but I love it because it's target golf. And I had a hole-in-one there 2 years ago, 202 yards. It's pretty cool. But yeah, that's a bargain down the street. It's only about 15 miles away. That's nothing. It's a bargain. It's a bargain. Everything is going beautifully. Beauty 101. Yeah, just into the afternoon already. So the morning went well. What time is it where you are, Beauty? So, Kristen, good seafood up where you are, I imagine. The Gulf, the shrimp. I always ask these things because I love seafood. Angela is not too much, but most places offer, fare for those who don't like it. 9:02. Oh, are you in Los Angeles? Marcio, but don't the Brazilians get a better deal than tourists coming in? When I went to Brazil, my friend was making a reservation as if she lived there, so the price was different, but I paid for it, so you know what I mean. Oh, Arizona, okay. Arizona, beautiful Arizona. I like Arizona. Where have I been to Arizona? I have been to Tucson, um, somewhere else. Arizona is the first place that I saw. When it gets so hot, they have those misters out there outside of grocery stores, so you know you're, or wherever you are walking, because it's the heat. It's hot, but it's dry. It is beautiful. Arizona is gorgeous. Mm. Yeah, Marcio, I enjoyed my time in Brazil. It was fantastic. I know, just like any place, you know, big cities, there's problems. There's problems in Rio, we know. There are problems in Chicago. You know, there are problems. For me, it helped to have native Brazilians with me, so that was great. But I like South America. I like Santiago, Chile. I like Chile. Um, where else was I? I've been in a couple places down there. Lake Havasu. Is that Havasu? Am I saying that right? Well, we're going to take a quick little visit here. Wow, that's nice. Very nice. Beautiful. Desert Hills, Lake Havasu City. Your elevation is 735 feet. And your population in 2017 was 54,411. That's nice. Reasonable. Wow. Lovely. Very nice. It says Lake Havasu, Havasu City. Discover Arizona's playground. So you have golf and you have water. I see balloons is a big thing. Looks very nice. Very nice. Oh, now I have a place to visit someday. That looks like a nice city worth visiting for sure. Everyone enjoys their boating. Everyone must have boats. Mm-hmm. No, I do not remember that, Kristen. Was that in your town? Yes, I just saw that. It's a landmark. I looked at a photo and it shows that bridge. You have the London Bridge. The London Bridge. Emerald Cove Resort. That looks like a nice place. We could have a meetup there. Yeah, meetups everywhere. The only thing keeping us from doing that is funds. So someday, right? We'll do that someday. We'll do it someday. The WGC Dell Technologies Match Play round 2 is now live. So, hey, Rachel. So, guys, we'll have to get those meetups going, don't you think? I think we'd have a lot of fun. Angela and I always think, because, you know, we live in Florida, that to have it in Florida would be certainly most convenient for us. Palm Frond guy was from Florida. Yeah, of course. Well, the guy who shot up the nightclub in Orlando, which was terrible, horrific, was a guard for this property. Isn't that terrible? He worked for, I forget who it is. They're a top security place. And, you know, you never know. I remember vividly. I always said, hello, hey, how you doing? Just a whack job. I mean, nuts. He, I don't know, you know, much about him. I just, you know, it was just weird. We were shocked when that happened. But you never know what evil lurks in the hearts and minds of men and women. I think man was General Man. Well, you should. How are you originally from the Panhandle? As a Beatles fan, then Marcio, you have seen was it James Corden, and is that his name? And Paul McCartney's what is it? Car karaoke or whatever he did. That is a wonderful, wonderful video to watch. Paul McCartney is, you know, such a special treasure to all of us, and it's really funny when he visits his hometown where he used to live. It's worth watching. I've seen it about 3 or 4 times. I just find it very entertaining. But then again, I watched, you know, I've seen The Godfather about 100 times. It's no surprise. Whoa, wow, for a month, over a month. I think Angela would have had to, I don't know what she would have done. Liverpool. That would be great. It really looks nice when I watched that video. Liverpool, England. I would like to go there. We'll visit. Maybe we'll visit. Maybe we'll, It's great. We could have a meetup in that same bar where Paul was singing. There's so many possibilities for us. You know that. Many possibilities. But we will probably start in Florida. And then if we travel outside of the country, it will be to the UK. Because honestly, from our website and YouTube viewing, the US, the UK, in terms of volume of viewers, US, UK, India, but I don't know, I guess, but India, Canada is very big. Over 200 countries we hear from on there, but so interesting. Australia is big. I mean, I know it's big, but a lot of interesting regions. Now in Central Europe, well, people would come in from other countries in Europe if we were in the UK. I believe that because it's just not that far a hop and a skip, or maybe a hop. So all of these things we do hopefully lead up to that. Originally from Southern California. So you got on board an eastbound 747. You've been there 20 years. Wow, 3 months. I bet that was causing parents angst, to say the least. Nothing like watching The Godfather, especially Godfather 2, and having pasta and red wine. It just looks so, you know, when De Niro, when he's playing the young Don Corleone, when he's serving his friends the pasta in their whole apartment. Just makes me want to eat. I'm getting hungry anyway. So, the Cavery Club, where it all happened. The Cavery Club or Cavern Club? Cavern, okay, Cavern Club, yes. The Cavern Club. Well, we could go to the Cavern Club. But we have to start. We have to start. I've met a few people who have come through town or on their travels. But you know, to have a designated get-together that we're all talking up and we're all going to, even if we just hang out, it'd be fun, right? That's what we'll do, hang out. Nothing formal. Nothing formal. Formally, the t-shirt. Rachel, that does look like a fun place to go, I will tell you, looking at the photographs. Yeah, that was awesome. I love that video. I may have to watch that video again now. So you got me thinking about Pole. Liverpool looks like a very nice place. Honestly, every place that I visit as a tourist, and also even when I was in the Navy back in the day, many, many days ago, I really didn't find any. Even seaport towns that were kind of tough, rough and tumbling, tough places. Great times. Four myths. No, Saren, we did not get the cruise off the ground as it was becoming very costly. We had a lot of interest, but we took it down because it was, well, maybe another time. I think our eyes were bigger than our bellies, so to say, looking at a meal and not being able to finish it. The thing is that we had a lot of interest early on because it seemed like a smashing idea. And it would still be a great idea, but there's so many things we have to do first. We need to do first. And there was some interest, not enough, though, to carry it through. So I remember some time ago, I said, Ange, we need to just take that boat off the deal because we're not doing that now. Maybe another time, perhaps another time. But we're starting to do other stuff here, and we need to, like any place, we need to be able to finance some of these things, right? So we're hopeful, though. Someday we will. And I'm serious. I know we will have meetups. Meetups are easy to do. And I was telling you the other day that we were in negotiations to do something like that, where we would actually go around, and it would be paid for to go around and see everyone and, go to different cities. I mean, that would be so much fun. If we could afford to do that, we would do it because we would have a crew, so we would have it filmed. But it would have been perfect for, like we talked the other day, TLC or someone picking that up. The thing is, TLC doesn't come to you, it's producers. And if producers can't sell it to TLC, well, then you don't go anywhere. It's not their producers, I should say. Companies that produce, they produce pilots, let's say. Companies do that now. So you can do it yourself, but it is extremely costly. And there's some things you just don't want to cut too many corners, especially in production, because you want to be able to sell it. You want somebody to pick it up. So someday, anyone wants to get involved with that with us and happen to be sitting on a lot of cash and want to do it, hey, come on, let's do it. Executive producer, Claire McAllister. Listen, it wouldn't bother me at all. It's Kristen Live. Produced, it's Kristen Live. A Kristen Live production. Right? Could happen. We just know how much these things cost, having produced our own little pilots and done some things, and they can't be half-assed. You want them to be nice products, like the guys who do American Pickers. And they go around the country and find all these antiques and things in people's old barns, and I mean that's really well produced. You have to have a very good crew with you, and your editing. I mean, the edit. It's all in editing. Even our videos take forever because of the editing. No, Sarah, you did not miss out on it. You would, when we do anything, it will be well publicized. All right, so don't worry about that. We will get to it. We will get to it, and we really want to do that. There are groups of May-December Society members that have had their own little meetups, but we want to have a big thing. So if you wanted to have a meetup, you can have a meetup, sure. Just see how many people are in your area. You can do that on the website, and you can all get together. You don't have to be at your house. You can pick a pub or something and just get together for a couple drinks. And see what happens. It's just going to go. It's just going to grow. So my wish and a dream with this would really be to do that, to be able to travel around the country, the world, certain places, and meet everyone who's been so nice. And it'd be great. It'd be great for all of us. Someday we'll do it. I need to take Angela out of this country, so we have to go to England. I've seen quite a bit of the world, and I love it, and I would like to go back. So, and I want Angela to see these wonderful places and meet, more importantly, meet the wonderful people that make up May December Society. Yes, she is amazing. She does have some skills. We're now using 2 cameras. We use cameras at close. I mean, we get crazy. For example, when I go about production, when I go to Miami or Orlando, those are the 2 places, sometimes Tampa for an audition. I used to. I don't any longer. I only send in. I can produce them here. I would drive 2 hours to Miami. If Angela was with me, afterwards we'd have lunch. Or if she had an audition, we'd have lunch afterwards and come back. When I would do it myself, I would drive down there, have a 5-minute audition, and leave and come back. When I was in New York City, I get on a subway, boom, boom. I take 5 or 6 auditions one day, and it's a full day's work, and you come back. 1 audition, 5 minutes in front of the casting director, and back. A 4-hour trip, gas, tolls, all of that, right? So now we produce them here. However, that 5-minute video can take 4 hours because I have control over what I'm going to look like going there. So we stop, we read it. Yeah, oh man, we haven't done many lately because they have to want you. They have to want me now to do something either based on photographs, past work, that's it, or they want to have me submit a video. I'll do that, but I'm not driving. You go to New York, you get out. Sometimes you get off the elevator, and people are down the hall. That'd be more of a cattle call. Most of the times, even when you have an appointment, they're always behind, and you're waiting maybe a half hour, hour to go in and be seen in 5 minutes, and you're out. But to drive a long way, when you are looking for one part and there are 50 people there, the chances are 50 to 1. It doesn't even matter if they know you, because the person who is hiring everyone to hire the actors is the one who's making the decision. I've had someone tell me, they love you. It's great. It's great. Looking good. Stick outside. They want to talk to you again. 4 other people came in. They came in, Joe, you can go. The fuck? I can go suddenly? They don't want me? You have to have a thick skin in acting, I'm telling you. So anyway, that's the deal. So yes, production is so important, and it takes a long time. That's why I mentioned doing auditions. When we produce them ourselves, they're like productions versus just reading lines to a camera. So I got off on a tangent. Marcio, take care. Listen, guys, I'm going to take off. I'm going to eat some lunch before I have to head out today. So I want to thank everyone. Kristen, Marcio, Saren, Opera, of course, Claire, Jennifer, Mario, Rachel. Let's see, Rachel. I got Saren there, Kristen, Rachel, Beauty 101. Thank you for coming in. Emma, always a pleasure. And Lillian, not Lily. There's a Lily here too, but Lillian, thanks for coming back. And I hope I didn't bore you too much. So, Eve, of course. Thank you, Eve. Thanks for being here, everyone. It was another great time with you guys. And tomorrow's Friday. Maybe we can mix it up with something. I don't know. I may show up in costume. Maybe. But then I'm going to have to stay in costume, in character, and you're going to have to ask me questions. It could be hilarious, or it could be, not. Well, that's the chance I always take, right? Bye-bye. Love you guys.